So summer's pretty much over, and I got to go to a ton of places. And I pretty much almost died.
That thing is freaking... That's like a palm-sized... Oh, it's behind the picture. Oh, I see it, frick. Holy... That is freaking massive. Do you think this would actually suck it up?
I think it would. It seems to be pretty strong.
Okay.
Wow. So, summer. So in August we got to go to Nagasaki, and there was definitely a lot of thought going into it because I've never been there before, and it was a really important place to many people, and especially the Japanese. The week before going to Nagasaki, we were actually lucky enough to get an atomic bomb survivor, and the whole school had an assembly, and pretty much every student was there, and every teacher was there, and all these important people were there, and the amount of reverence they had for a survivor, a civilian survivor, was amazing. This man was a survivor, and he was actually, on the day that the atomic bomb dropped, he was working in his factory, and when the factory basically blew up, he was lucky enough to be standing behind this concrete wall, and he miraculously survived. And one of the most tragic things that he described was that when he woke up, pretty much everyone was dead except one of his friends, which was his coworker, and he had to watch his coworker die in his arms. And I think that was one of the moments where it really struck a chord, and it really kind of became real. And I think everyone in the room definitely felt this respect for what he's gone through, and their condolences, you know. To just see the monument and realize that this is where Ground Zero hit was really powerful. But at the same time, it actually wasn't really empty. There was actually quite a bit of people, and not only tourists but also just people that were there and observing, because it was really close to the day of the anniversary, so it was still fresh in everyone's mind. I think it's places like this, like the Peace Park and just the statues, the memorials. I think it's important to have places like this because it really reminds us that Hiroshima and Nagasaki isn't just a story, isn't just an event that happened in the world, but this is something that really affected people's lives around the world, but especially the Japanese. We also got to go to Spectacles Bridge, or Meganabash, and also to see Dejima Wharf. These amazing ships were in the bay, and I swear, like a real pirate ship. It was pretty awesome. To be able to sit down with friends on the wharf and to watch the sunset and have a beer in this really famous place was definitely a highlight of my summer. I can definitely tell that some of the friendships I'm gonna make and have yet to make, that they stay close, and you know, there's many more adventures to come. And so for September and beyond, actually next week for Silver Week, I'm going to Kagoshima. We're gonna go to one of the islands, Yakushima, and take a ferry there and basically live the camping life and go hiking. So this next episode I'm planning hopefully is pretty good, and yeah, hopefully you like it.